Yo, for those of you watching in the future on YouTube, what's going on? That's right, it's still Halloween for us, but for you on YouTube, welcome to another episode of our Let's Play walkthrough of The Outer Worlds 2. On PS5, we're going to continue where we left off. The box is destroyed. We dropped it on Westport, where there are no people. I don't know if what's-his-name's friend was still there, and if he was, well, tough shit, bud. But it was that or Fairfield. And there was no reason to let the people of Fairfield die when I had the ability to drop it on a place that I had previously emptied through my own actions. So I'm more than happy with the result. We need to increase our hack, though. I think our next skill upgrade, we're gonna double into hack. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Anyways, smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment, and let's get straight into it. We're gonna head straight into that conversation y'all got previewed at the end of the last episode. Let's go. Okay, chat. So, last time it was triggered by us walking towards the ship. There we go.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago.
We got an order.
Never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
There we go. A missive from who? About what?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh,
Here we go.
They did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
I don't like the math people, chat. You have acquired order missive. Should I... Chat, do I...
Before you injure someone, cease indiscriminate fire.
Should I shoot him? Chat for science. That doesn't seem to have done anything. So I'm gonna leave that as is. Yeah, chat, that doesn't seem to have affected reputation or anything, so. I probably shouldn't have done that. Someone's gonna get mad. You know what? Let's not do that. I have a feeling that it says nothing now, but in the future it would be like, you killed this guy, he never returned, we know it was you. Like, I'm not gonna burn any bridges unnecessarily. Also, it's a waste of ammunition if we're being honest. Tactical projectile defense down? What is this? I need 5 more. It's native species. This is trash armor. I don't want... Can I rotate lockboxes? Oh, man. What a trash lockbox.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
You're not my father, so, get, like, you know, mind your goddamn business, bro. Ah, 40% energy recharge rate. So it's ass. Yeah, I'm not... No. That's... No. 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 That's trash. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, this is like max sauce. This... Yeah. Let's get rid of the second one. It's already max toxicity. What's our max tox? Let me 45. Let me 112 talks on use. With an additional 300 over time. 3.6. I realistically... Okay, chat. Once again. I don't actually need the double. If I could get one with 400, 400... Right? Like, this is the Adreno Spoon Bloom Starter Plus. If I could get Plus Plus, right? Which was like 400, 400. Again, I would not need anything.
Hat for us.
Oh, my system
Let's
still
talk to
ain't
her.
gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. I'm glad we were able to convince all the Westport townsfolk to go to Fairfield when we could. Seeing the wreckage now, a town wiped entirely off the map, it's sobering. Oh, law. Now Milver Street's gonna boast about snatching those folk from the jaws of death, ain't he? Good luck to them.
A lot has happened lately. I'm sure you have some thoughts.
I'm glad those Protectorate folk wised up and went to Fairfield. They're smart, resilient, resourceful. They'll be fine additions to Auntie's choice. Reckon the Vigilant will need some time to acclimate, but once he realizes the chance he's been given, he'll take to it like a terror ray in the night sky.
Talk about
Fine by
something
me.
else. I'd like to hear your opinions on our crew.
Sure. Got someone in mind?
Discuss Niles.
Seems friendly enough. If a mite guarded and a
Gross,
little
like I'm sure you're
thick-headed,
treating
though I
him with
reckon
respect.
he's seen his fair share of struggles over the
But he
years.
tries to
No
hide it?
matter how he tries to hide
I
it.
think you'd ask for help when he needs
Think
it.
he ought to ask for help. Fine by me.
I'm gonna talk to Niles before we do anything.
Got INEZ moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure,
There we go.
if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
And it seems tough. I think Helen would like her. She hated corporate types, but a shared love of cereal transcends all differences. Doesn't really matter. Helen's dead.
Good talk, Commander. Helpful.
I'd like to know more about this merger between Auntie's Choice and Cleo.
It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have
Auntie
all the
Cleo's and Spacer's
details, but it
Choice.
sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out. Oh yeah? What's needling you?
We never really got the chance to get to know one another. I'd like
Fair
to change
point.
that.
Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
I was being serious. I want to know who's watching my
All
back.
jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps.
So it's just been you and Valerie unit this whole time.
Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
You were alone a long time, Niles. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got
Yeah,
caught up in a
chat,
few
like,
lost causes.
that's tough to
the
go through.
particulars of which I'd rather not go into now, if it's all the same.
Has anything...
I found you.
That's
The
fair.
valve's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Ship doesn't smell anymore. That's about it.
Wait, what did the ship smell like before? That reminds me, I never properly thanked you for saving me.
Only wish I'd known you were out there. I'd have come sooner. Guess that's one more thing we can thank our good pal DeVries for next time we lay lamps on her. Speaking of, we should probably get back to it.
No. One last question. You mentioned the ship smelled before. Smelled like what?
Spratwurst.
I'm gonna need more details. A lot
I
more.
was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Spratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up.
And what did you discover?
Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst.
You didn't grow up in Acadia, obviously. What was life like where you were from? Do you ever regret becoming an Earth Directorate agent?
I could ask you the same thing.
No, never. I find it rewarding some days. Yes, it's not an easy life. Not as much now that our luck's starting to turn around. Gambler background.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
Do you still believe that?
Not much dignity in having your limbs blown off. Sorry, that was blunt.
You're not wrong. You don't have to apologize, Niles. If anyone has a right to be angry, it's you.
I'd say you've got cause enough yourself. 10 years lost ain't nothing to sniff at. But back to your initial question.
He's right.
Do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, some days. But then there's days like the one when I found you, and well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
He's lost a lot more than we have. He says we lost 10 years like we lost more than him. Chat, he lost a whole ass arm. That's a lot. And a lot of you will be like, oh, well, look at that mechanical. It's not the same, chat. You can't feel with it, right? You can't actually reach out and touch something with it. It's there and you can use it, but you have like, it's not easy to explain, right? Like, think about it. When I do this, right, with my hands, I feel that in the pads of my fingers. If he does this with his mechanical hands, he can't feel that, right? He's going to register, especially after this many years of using it, that he's doing that and that his fingers are doing that, but he's not going to have sensation of doing that, if that makes sense. But that could be awfully proud of the man you've become.
You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head.
I was being serious. I'm highly allergic to liquid cleaners. It causes what doctors call fraught-worse fingers. You need to learn how to take a compliment, Agent Ibarra.
Ah, well then, thanks. Just hope that good opinion of me holds.
Let's see if there's anything else to talk about.
Time.
You didn't grow up in Arcadia, obviously. What was like where you were from?
Like most colonies. Good people being ground down from above. A lot of fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Okay. Especially when corners get cut. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just crawled out of an exhaust port.
I know what that's like. Spent a fair amount of time around ships myself.
You never forget your first time manually flushing a propulsion tank, do you? Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out.
The plot thickens. No such thing as being too observant, but go on.
I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't have. Some bigwigs exchanging inside information that would have cost the corporation a pretty bit. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door.
Okay, first option is, weren't you worried, hold on chat, were you worried that running would make you look guilty? Always putting others first, that's one of the things I like about you, Niles. How do you go from fugitive to Earth Directorate agent?
I was on the run for, I don't even know how long. The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope of things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot. Joining up after that just made sense.
Tell me how you first met DeVries.
She was one of the forward agents who went ahead to assess just how bad Triangulum had gotten. We met while I was in hiding, and I helped her learn the lay of the land, as it were. She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the smartest people I'd ever met. And while she could also be cutting, I felt like I only caught her edge when I deserved it. I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. But she wasn't around long. By the time I officially joined up, she'd already moved on to the next mission.
Is it last time you saw her before Horizon Point?
Sure was. Kept hoping I might run into her during training. But now I know she was busy turning her coat here in Arcadia.
I have to
My
hear more
folks
about your
shuffled off the
family.
motor coil when I was little. Assembly line accident. Got passed between some distant relations for a few years. They tried their best. Weren't cruel or nothing, but life on Triangulum was tough. And they had their own families to worry about, you know? I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out on my own just as soon as I could. And well, you know how that turned out.
True. You ever miss them?
Thoughts crossed my mind over the years, especially when it was just me and Val. I wish I spent more time with her when I had the chance. No point missing something you're never getting back, though.
That's fair. We won't be stuck in Arcadia forever. Maybe you can go visit them one
That's
day.
either hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't tell which. Even
Both.
if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. No word. They probably figure I'm dead. But void it all. Now you got me thinking about it.
Keep
How
that
about
hope,
this?
soldier.
We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum, make the introductions myself. Deal?
Deal.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna get a real charge out of you. I've got time.
Oh, okay, okay, chat. Yeah, I know it's not gonna end well.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purpleberry crunch right now.
Listen,
Got something that needs doing, Commander?
you need to get off of the corporate yoke, lady. I need you off of the. Ooh, no. Explosive rounds is for something else. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Damage savings from explosions. Sorry. How do I? Hold on. Wait. Jesus Christ. We don't have extra holster. We do have extra holster. Ooh. No, but I don't want this. Yeah, no. Chat. Don't fall for it. What do we have? We have 10% damage resistance. Yeah, I think we're good. How do I not have an upgrade already? I should. Oh my god. Wait. Ratted on Matriarch Mount, a trophy from a daring hunt. It's the Matriarch. Wait, do we have the crab? Do we also have the crab somewhere? Where's the crab? Boo! We don't have the crab mounted. Boo! Chat, why don't we have the crab mounted? What the fuck? Brother, I wish to mount the crab. Alright, let's get going.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Well, who could turn down an invitation like that? To Golden Ridge, Commander?
You got something to say, INEZ? I'll leave you on
I'd
this
say
planet
it's
with
at
the
least
corporate
moderately concerning that the
schmucks.
presiding bishop's agent knew when and where to find us. They can call it predictive all they like. I call it stalking. But an invitation to parlay ain't nothing to scoff at, considering. Anyway, was there something you needed, Commander?
Yeah, I need you to have an open mind. What? Yo, Niles got straight to work, brother.
Can't get that Annie's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I
Like a
start
good
humming,
neighbor.
you do what you
State
got.
Farm is there.
Anyway, need something, Commander?
He got that State Farm jingle in his head, brother.
Always up for a little back fence talk. Though
Imagine
I'm
if I
guessing
kicked him
you
off
don't
the
mean
ship he
Val.
kept for me all this time. That'd be crazy. I'm interested to hear what you think of
Can't say I know
INEZ.
her well enough to have much in the way of an opinion. She seems capable, and shockingly, she hasn't tried to sell me anything yet. It's been a treat watching her break free from her corporate overlords. Auntie's Choice has never had her back, or her best interests at heart. Sure thing. I trust you've got particulars in mind?
This might be a short episode. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, Chad, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. This is probably gonna be a short episode. Moon Man bobblehead season pass reward liberated from Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo's hostile merger. The beloved Moon Man mascot is now free from all intellectual property protections, and thus subject to Auntie's merchandising blitz of displayable collectibles. It's not the best choice in bobbleheaded season pass rewards. It's the only choice. I love how it's not. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Bro, where's my commander's safe key? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm the commander. Where's my safe key? You clowns. Brother, if I find my safe key on some random schmuck-ass moon, I'm kicking all of you to the curb. Dropping you off at the first planet I get an opportunity to. Humidifier. INEZ claims this appliance is essential for her graph's upkeep in the dry air produced by the Incognito's life support systems. Conveniently, it also recreates the humidity of her home colony in the Tau Ceti system. No, I'm fine with that, but... What this? AC employee discount certificate. Onboarding with Auntie's Choice. This coupon is presented to all new employees, whether they were hired or acquired in a merger. Valid for one use only. Applicable only in participating locations. Not to be combined with other offers. Not valid for pre-merger merchandise from Spacer's Choice or its parent company. Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics sounds like a company that we could work for, chat, for sure. Certificate monetary value is one of 1,000 bits. Additional conditions and terms apply. Dude, that's all she got. Charcoal sketches various examples of flora and fauna, quickly but confidently sketched out. It seems INEZ is quite the artistic. Oh, chat, these are really good. I didn't know we had an artist on board. Yeah, chat, we're never getting rid of her. I don't think she understands that Nal's hobby. Constructing these models must be satisfying. Wait. Oh shit, chat, it's like, okay. Few nubs lie scattered around the runner, probably from when he was last at work on this kit. Okay.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
Chat. I trust Niles, but I have a feeling he'd turn on us for her the second he gets the opportunity. I'm not gonna cap. I really do think that he'll turn on us. If there is anyone on this team that I think is most likely to turn on us for the cause of destroying Arcadia / whatever that radical sect thinks is the right thing to do, it's him. And I hate to say that because, like, I like Niles, but I still don't trust him. And a lot of y'all will be like, bro, the second he found out you were alive, he pulled you out of dark space. Yes.
Commander, the Navkey Corp.
But he's super enamored with that woman. She lives rent-free in his head. She lives rent-free in his head. I'm telling you, I can't trust him. I trust him as far as I can throw him. And that's far enough.
Key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium.
Wonderful.
The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What's a free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
Right. You said something about the astrogator being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you?
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old navkeys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Okay.
Updating ship roster to reflect the addition of Trooper Silong. Reminder: Earth Directorate agents are not allowed to participate in paid promotions funded by corporations. Furthermore, any opinions expressed in favor of product are the agent's own and do not reflect the opinions of the Earth Directorate.
I get it. Tell me a little about yourself.
Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support
It's been 10 years.
automechanicals.
You're not the latest
All
anymore.
you could want in a squad mate
Nor
at
the
half the
greatest.
cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited.
Shit. I can't. I love how it's sped up in speech, chat. That's so. No, that's exact. Dude, that's exactly how the disclaimers go in commercials, bro. They're like, we gotta save time. It's crazy, bro. What's your view of our mission?
Searching mission parameters. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known object. Arcadia Colony contact. DeVries, Augustine.
Less than
Expected
24
operation time.
hours.
Less than 24 hours.
Laugh for a long time.
Laughter is the best medicine. second only to anthracillin. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
How much weight do you think you could carry, just as a fun
Attempting
hypothetical?
to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
Oh, how did she know? So, chat, that's exactly where I was going. I clicked that because, but hey, I was only referring to your bearing capacity, Val. Is the non-unhinged, like that's the normal RPG player selection, is how much loot can you carry for me, fam? Not, can I ride you like a warhorse into battle with a freaking mace or some shit and just bam, bam. That's literally, yeah.
This unit can support up to 100 pounds of weight while still remaining airborne, and is not ideal for body transportation or
Well, too bad
disposal.
my character's definitely not
Do you have any
100.
other queries, Commander?
Body disposal. Wait a minute. Body disposal? Hey, does the Earth Directorate have body disposal units? Because I could use one right about now. Like, that would really help in stealth missions. I take someone out, and then the BDU, just right next to me, just moves forward and then just sprays acid on it and melts it. Boom, easy. What does Valerie stand for?
Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit.
Oh yeah, that's a mouthful. I can see why your creators went with the acronym. You've been in operation a long time. Give me the highlights of your service
This
history.
unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted,
Right.
the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity. Detecting a tone of frustration. Initiating placation. My apologies, Commander, but it seems you lack the authorization to proceed with that action at this time.
What?
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
That suggests that I can gain it in the future, which means maybe we can regain contact with the Earth Directorate, maybe get a promotion, maybe get access to the files. Don't play with my heart. Obsidian. We crave violence here. Don't play with my heart. All right. In all seriousness, though. Mr. Sandman, how are you today? We should go to Dorado and play from Earth Station. I'm gonna take a peek at Free Market Station. Give me a second. Let me check our journal entries. Okay, Golden Ridge is where we're supposed to travel. I think the smart thing to do is to go to Golden Ridge. I know, right? Sounds super controversial and crazy, but we should go to where the quest marker takes us, right? Anyways, YouTube, that is going to do it for your episode. Smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the playthrough. Turn noties on. Hey, this isn't the only game we play, as you see by the 2 episodes we drop daily. Do a lot of Let's Play content here. There's probably a Let's Play of a game that you enjoy, so definitely check them out. I do them as thorough as I can, time permitting. But yeah, YouTube, we'll see you later. Twitch, stick around. We ain't going anywhere, baby. We gonna keep going.